Hey everybody, welcome back. And today I am doing a review on my Bissell PowerForce bag that I built out of parts. This was basically the vacuum project from a few years ago that just kept on failing. Well, I only failed twice, and then the third time I got it actually working. It was just a way to kind of finally get some of these parts being used because they were just sitting in my closet, not getting used. So yeah. This is built out of parts. Um, See, this is the handle that originally came with the Dash 1, which is that one. This is the Dash 6, which that handle was on the Dash 6 for a while until I got the Dash 1. Then I put its original handle back on. But yeah, and as you will notice, I did swap out the base because I had this base on for a while. I've had this base since November 24. And then, in July, late July of this year, I had gotten a big green base. I spray painted it black. I just wasn't the biggest fan of it. I only had it on there for a few weeks, so I went ahead and I just swapped it back to this. The only problem I do have with this base is because I don't know why. If I'm not mistaken, I believe EUP is the one that made the 6582 and the 6583s. Whatever, they all seem to be, they're all really the same. They're really not that different. Is because it's not molded the same way. Have their own like molding, so it just does that. But I mean, it doesn't really affect much. It just will lean forward like it's doing, like it's about to do the moonwalk or something. But yeah. And the only reason I say this is a 3522, well, you can tell because of the cord protector and obviously by the model number, because this is a 3522-6, or at least this whole body is, and it was made on the 190th, I'm sorry, the 319th day of 2005. Man, I just cannot speak tonight. And yeah, and then another way is you can tell by the carrying handle is different, because like on the 3525 and then the 7Y7s, there's like a little divot right here, and then the handle's like, I think, slightly shorter. This piece is a little smaller. I don't know if you can see for reference right there with my 7Y7. I was about to call that the 3525, and yeah, as you can see, I don't know, but I do have a video about discussing the differences between the 3522 and then the 7Y7 slash 3525. They're really all the same. Yeah, maybe Korea, China, but they're the same. At least to the 3525, not to the 3522. But other than that, yeah, it was just a way to get parts working, or not necessarily get parts working. It was just a way to get parts being used because they were just sitting in my closet, not getting used. So, I know the project originally was failing. It kept on failing because I never had the right motor cover. And I can't remember if I had said this, but the only reason I have to have a 3525 bag door on the 3525-2 motor cover is because they changed the moldings. They didn't change the design. They just changed how they were like notched. And this motor cover's smaller. Though these are a little bigger. I think these just kind of stick out a bit more. These don't. I guess it was just a way for Bissell to, well, it wasn't necessarily a way for Bissell to make sure you can't swap parts. They made that to where you cannot swap parts. But then also, it's just one of their little tactics to change up things to where you have to buy their new stuff. Yep, it's terrible, but all companies do that. But I mean, I hate Bissell for doing that. Now, just because I say that doesn't mean, oh, I hate Bissell. And then, now if I hated Bissell, I wouldn't have any of these vacuums. But yeah, I hate them for doing that. But that's what all companies do. They discontinue things just for you to buy their new stuff. But anyways, I'm gonna put some carpet powder, or not carpet powder, just some stuff on the ground, and we will get vacuuming. So hold on 1 second. Okay, So just got done putting some baby powder down onto the ground. Yeah, we're gonna vacuum that up. So yeah. Anyways, we get this rolling. Alright, here we go. Alright, well, that concludes this review. I guess if you want to call it. I sometimes go a little off track on what I'm trying to say. I have a bad habit of that. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a good one. Take care. Stay safe. Have a good one. Bye-bye.